Jonathan Lewis, our finalist for Carrier of the Year. Jonathan's been with us a long time. He runs one of our, actually several of our more difficult routes out towards the lake and along the river.
After 5 years of being with these same people, I don't know, and I could never switch routes now, my goodness, because I do 3 routes, and it's, you know, like 120 miles a night, about 350 plus papers. Well, it's a little over 350. I just love what I
do. Well, I would say that Jonathan is very much an asset to the paper industry for being a paper carrier, and as she said, he's very conscientious, and when you consider the terrain he goes over and the weather conditions and his promptness and what have you, and he's been doing it for 5 years for us now, a little over 5 years, and he is a real asset and a #1 gentleman.
They call and they know. I mean, they just leave me messages on my voicemail, and they know that it'll get handled. So, and then a couple of them will email me, but they all have my direct line and my email address to contact me direct. Like when we do a vacation hold, or you know, any kind of vacation information, or most of them are vacation holds because I keep the papers for them and hang on to them until they get back. When we have tubes out in the country like this and there's a cluster of them, I'll go and print them off the computer and laminate everything so that we have the addresses and stuff out there for the customer, so they know which tube is theirs out of, you know, the 4 or 6 or 8 tubes that are all lined up out there, so they'll know which one is theirs. You'll even get to see me put up a tube during the night like this, because that's when I do my best work.
I understand there was ice around here, and papers didn't get delivered to some people, but Jonathan came through. We were gone, so he had stopped our paper. But when we got back, after all the ice was gone, I went out to get my Saturday paper, which is usually light, and it was very heavy. And I couldn't imagine why it was so heavy. And I got inside, and Jonathan had a note that said he'd saved our papers all week. Thought we might want to know about the ice storm. And so we caught up on things, but that was very thoughtful of him. But it's typical of what Jonathan does, and we're just constantly amazed.
Most of my customers at Canyon Lake are elderly and are special needs. They have special needs. So I take care of those people a lot, or pay a lot more attention to those people. And not that I don't pay attention to the others, but they need they have special requirements. And I try to accommodate all of their requirements because they can't. They're all in walkers or in wheelchairs or hip surgery or knee surgery or whatever. But that's just part of it. That's why I like that route so much. I love what I do. I really do. Honest to God, I love what I do, and I don't know why. Circulation, it's like once it gets under your, you know, you get it in your blood and you just can't. And someone told me that too when I very first started working for the paper, for, you know, as the distribution manager. They told me once you were in circulation, you'll never get out of it. And I think they're right on that. It gets in your blood. So honored. I'm just so honored by all of this, and I don't feel like there's a higher accomplishment or award that I could win, is that the newspaper and these people think so highly of me. That is my greatest accomplishment, I feel, and I'm very honored and touched by everything that's happened up to this point.
there you have it, Jonathan Lewis. He's our finalist for Carrier of the Year.